The story of the Mongol invasion of Europe is an epic tale of conquests, resistance, and survival that marked a crucial turning point in the continent's history. In this video, we delve into one of the most fascinating and terrifying episodes of the Middle Ages, narrated with intensity and passion so you can feel every battle, every strategic decision, and every moment of this epic confrontation. In the 13th century, the Mongols, under the leadership of the legendary Genghis Khan and his descendants, built one of the largest and most formidable empires the world has ever known. From the vast steppes of Central Asia, their dominion spread like an unstoppable river westward, crushing their enemies with a force that seemed almost supernatural. But how did the Mongols manage to bring their armies to Europe, and what were the consequences of this invasion for the continent? It all began with the rise of Genghis Khan, a leader whose vision extended far beyond the scattered tribes of the steppes. Through political cunning, relentless military discipline, and unparalleled skill in unifying his people, Genghis Khan transformed the Mongols into an unstoppable war machine. His ability to identify and leverage the skills of his generals and warriors was legendary. Innovations in military tactics, such as the incorporation of psychological strategies and the use of espionage, laid the foundation for the success of his conquests. After Genghis Khan's death in 1227, the empire was divided among his sons and grandsons, but unity was maintained under the figure of the Great Khan. His grandson, Batu Khan, was tasked with leading the invasion of Europe. Batu was not alone. Alongside him was Subotai, one of the most brilliant strategists in military history, known for his ability to plan large-scale campaigns and adapt to any terrain or enemy. In 1236, the Mongols began their westward incursion. The first region to face their wrath was Kievan Rus, a collection of fragmented and vulnerable Slavic principalities. The Mongols attacked these city-states with a lethal combination of brute force and advanced tactics. The cities of Ryazan, Vladimir, and Kiev were besieged and destroyed with terrifying efficiency. The walls, which had been the pride and defense of these cities for centuries, became little more than temporary obstacles for the Mongol engineers. The siege of Kiev in 1240 is particularly emblematic of Mongol strategy. After days of intense assaults, the Mongols breached the defenses and devastated the city. Contemporary accounts describe scenes of complete destruction, with thousands of civilians massacred and the city burning to its foundations. The fall of Kiev sent shockwaves throughout Europe, making it clear that this new enemy was unlike any the Europeans had ever faced. In 1241, the Mongols divided into several groups to maximize the impact of their invasion. One of these groups advanced into Poland, where the Battle of Legnica took place. This encounter, though brief, was an impressive example of Mongol tactical superiority. The Polish forces, led by Henry II the Pious, included Bohemian, German, and Templar allies. Despite their diversity and heavy equipment, they were outmatched by the speed and coordination of the Mongols. Using feigned retreat tactics, the Mongols managed to separate and disorganize the Allied forces before launching a devastating attack. Henry II was killed in the battle, and his army was virtually annihilated. After the battle, the Mongols collected the ears of the fallen soldiers as a grim method of counting their slain enemies. Meanwhile, in Hungary, King Bela was desperately trying to assemble an army to defend his kingdom. In April 1241, the Mongols, led by Batu Khan and Subotai, crossed the Sajo River and confronted the Hungarian army in the Battle of Moni. This confrontation was one of the largest and bloodiest of the Mongol invasion of Europe. The Mongols used a masterful combination of deception and brutality. Initially, they feigned retreat to lure the Hungarians into a vulnerable position. Then, they launched a coordinated attack from multiple directions, using catapults and incendiary projectiles to sow chaos among the enemy ranks. The carnage was total, and the Hungarian army was completely destroyed. Bela managed to escape, but his kingdom was left in ruins. The Mongols devastated Hungarian cities and towns, leaving a trail of destruction that would take generations to repair. The population was massacred or enslaved, and the lands were left desolate. Europe was on the brink of collapse. However, in 1242, the Mongol invasion abruptly stopped. News of the death of the great Khan Ogdi reached Batu Khan, who, following Mongol tradition, decided to return to Karakorum to participate in the election of a new great Khan. This unexpected turn of events saved Europe from even greater destruction. Despite their retreat, the Mongols left an indelible mark on Europe. Their tactics revolutionized the art of war, introducing new strategies that would be studied and adapted by generations of European military leaders. Furthermore, their invasion marked the beginning of a shift in the balance of power in the region, weakening some states and strengthening others. Today, the Mongol invasion of Europe remains a reminder of the power of strategy, determination, and unity in the face of adversity. This episode shows us how the forces of history can converge to change the course of human destiny in unpredictable ways. The invasion not only altered Europe's political and social structures, but also left lessons on resilience and adaptability in times of crisis. If you found this story of the Mongol invasion of Europe fascinating, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming episodes filled with epic and impactful stories. Share this video with your friends so you can discover the most amazing secrets of history together. Thank you for joining us, and see you in the next video.